Oh god, I really don't want to play this game.
Why's that?
Because...
You don't want to think?
Yeah.
It was the first case. It's easy as fuck, dude.
It's the first case of the first game.
Mm-hmm.
God, they must have had some high standards back then. I mean... Look at it, it's just flashing.
It's expecting so much out of you.
Flashing menacingly.
Menacingly.
Okay, I haven't picked up a Nintendo controller in a while. Which one's the A button? See, that's why it's so hard. Okay, this is the one on the right. Oh, jeez. Oh, for a second I thought I broke it.
Welcome to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the trilogy.
I hate you so much.
Half-blind.
Half-blind. Jesus, that is loud. It's always loud and not lewd.
I'm your host, Chris Angel.
Why don't you go float off a building, boy?
Joining me today is Jesus Christ.
God damn it. I mean, dad damn it.
No.
Man, I shouldn't be making jokes like that. Where's my rosary so I can pray for forgiveness?
Well, I'm TripleAce and this is Strigt.
No.
Which,
No.
what do you want to call yourself?
I want to call myself strict.
Okay. I'm TripleAce.
No, you're not.
Okay, what am I then?
Triple Ace.
Chappelle.
I'm stalling for time if you can't tell.
I can
I
tell.
really don't want to get into
Because
this.
he has never played this game.
Right.
I have played every game multiple times.
Alright, so first we have to go through the options.
Yes, we do, actually.
Oh. Well, let's not go on the options then.
I think text box... Wait. I know one of the things you need to do is you need to make the text box more opaque. Yeah, the transparency, yeah. Vibration. What is vibration on?
Obviously I need it in Japanese, that way I can get my true purest run experience.
There is no voices in this game other than the obvious.
Xbox.
I think low is good. Either low or high, just not
off.
Just not off, because like from what I've seen of the remake, the text box tends to block half of the sprites.
Full auto skip, single box skip.
Yeah, how much you're willing to skip. This game does have a chat log, that I believe.
Well, that's convenient because you know it's a game about lawyering.
The original one didn't, unfortunately.
That's strange for a game about lawyering.
The original one was on the Game Boy Advance, though. It didn't have that kind of power.
Damn, son, that's right at my time. Okay.
Credit, you don't even need the credits.
And back.
Saving, just turn off.
Oh, okay, that's what auto says. Alright, so, new game.
So we got 3 games to work with here. We got Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Is that the first one?
That's the first one, yes. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. That's the second one. And the only good one.
Trials and Tribulations.
Just kidding, the first one's okay, the second one's... The last case is okay.
You're really...
I'm gonna trigger people before the Let's Play even starts, don't you understand? That's what I have to do.
You're really, like, selling this game to me.
Yes, I am.
Episode 1, the first turnabout. This dude in an orange jacket is strolling on by this Japanese businessman, and there's a person upside down, a woman it appears. And I don't know if that's good or bad. Let's find out. Play the first turnabout? No.
Same.
Alright, that's the end of the Let's Play.
So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back for...
Actually pressing the yes button. Alright, welcome back to pressing the yes button.
Let's go. Okay, we're just stalling for time.
Oh.
Read D for everyone, by the way.
Oh! You ever just bleed? Your achievements dry?
Oh.
Oh, she spilled.
Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on.
Pin it on me.
Someone like...
Me?
him.
Me?
I'll make it look like he did it.
To me? I want to be framed for a crime. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, Number 2.
Boy, am I nervous.
God damn
Right?
it. No. Alright, so this is a Japanese game,
Yes.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
They have different sensibilities to us Western folk.
Yes, they do.
So I'm going to turn this off. So any small children in the room, please look away while the chief is on screen. So
But you can look. You can look when
And-
someone's head got busted, and that's fine.
yes. All right, and anytime chief is on and she smiles like that, please leave the room.
All right. Well, hiya, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed.
Well, we didn't do anything, and we're already winning.
Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor?
The fucking bell. Oh my God.
Ting. You knew the defendant before this case? Yes.
Oh God.
Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him.
Oh jeez.
It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me.
Oh yeah, I'm nodding by the way, so I'm just strolling with it. I don't know what to say.
I want to help him out any way I can! Exclamation point. I just really want to help him. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
You want to help him.
Really want to help him. That much.
You're really helping him.
Yes. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there?
Yes.
Yeah, it's him. Death Sparrow! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die!
Do it then.
Sounds like he wants to die.
Jeez. Sounds like he's trying to commit suicide hotline.
Yeah.
Alright, so his name is Butts.
Yes,
His Butts.
his name is Butts.
10 out of 10. I love this game.
10 out of 10 already. Let's go. Oh, it gets better. Hey there, Larry.
His name's Larry Butts.
Larry
Larry.
Butts.
Well, I'm glad they didn't call him Harry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty.
Oh no.
Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
I'm sure you're not.
What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished.
You're not finished. You're gonna keep crying at my feet. You're never gonna be finished.
He's crying galaxies.
He's crying galaxy. He's got the entire Kirby lore in his eyes.
God damn. I can't live in a world without her. I can't.
Aww.
Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this?
Wait, so who's Nick?
Phoenix.
So describe my expression. I'm like looking off in the distance because I'll never live
Pure,
this down.
pure confusion and disdain.
So I'll never ever never get the term Nick as a nickname for Phoenix.
Yes.
I rather like the nickname Phoebe, to be honest,
But this dude,
but it's the same spelling.
I agree. I understand what you're going for.
So
But
from
look at this man. Look at this.
I don't care about Larry Butts. I'm not into men.
All right.
I'm into Phoebe, who's named after a bird.
Okay.
A mythical bird at that. Who was on fire, and then was not, and then it was again.
Which is also like a phoenix.
That's what I just said.
Okay. Well,
What were we doing?
his nickname for him is Nick. So let's just get on with this.
Okay, but okay.
Or you can go to the Japanese version where he calls him Naruhuda-kun.
Nut
Yes.
Nut-kun.
Yes, I know everything about the series. Let's continue on.
Yes, that's why we're doing this. Stop
Snap.
touching. Stop touching me.
Oh, Nick. Does this vibrate?
Yeah, it does.
You gotta tell me who took my baby away.
Whoa, hold on. We were talking about a woman. What about a baby?
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you.
See, that's in red. That means it's important. As all mainstream Japanese games do,
Exactly.
they highlight the text.
They highlight the kanji.
So I'm going to write down the word
You.
and I'm going to write it in red pen or blood.
One or the other.
I may accidentally sign you over to the devil while doing this.
You.
You're
Okay.
the only second person in here. Alright, so that's taken care of. I put it in the notebook of grievances.
Okay.
Oh, let's start fade to black.
My name is Phoenix Wright. It's turning. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Dead. A young woman was killed in her apartment.
And spilled ketchup all over the damn place.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Anne? The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her.
Yeah.
Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school.
Oh.
Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
Writing that down.
That's very important.
It's in red.
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true.
Alright, 23 years. Phoenix is...
Which is an outlier because they're both 24. Actually, he's 23. Phoenix is 24.
Now, hold on now. I don't think you understand how infant cognition works. I mean...
They've known each other since sperm.
Fucking play dates. Dad's balls touching. This is the only way I can see this. Anyway.
He has a knack for getting himself in trouble.
I see that.
One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. You know, your girlfriend dying, no big deal.
Spilling ketchup all over the kitchen.
But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart.
Yes, he is.
That and I owe him one, which is why I took this case. To clear his name.
God, I feel pumped already.
And that's just what I'm going to do. Anime.
Alright, so we get this anime open and over.
August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 2.
Is it always number 2?
Not really, no. It varies.
That would have been funny.
It's only 2.
If it's only numbered.
It's only number 2.
Well, not because of the implication.
Let's go.
Rude. I'm not going to edit that out. I want people to know you're disgusting.
Gotcha, thank you.
Oh, jeez, that is a Japanese-looking courtroom.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
I don't know why it's so much funnier in a formal setting.
Yes. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Jesus, he is the most Japanese-looking lawyer I've ever seen.
Oh, racist, boy. The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Stop stuttering, man. You have a job to do.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
What?
What the fuck accent are you pulling off here? I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client.
Yes, I'm glad that my personal conduct is the entire end-all be-all of my client's innocence.
I'm glad the judge cares about this.
And I'm glad this is how our legal system works.
Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
God, I hope so too, Judge.
Thank Your Honor.
I love you too.
Thank.
I think he heard me.
Judge, I told him we just need to get this done, but he didn't listen. I'm sorry. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
I mean, we're in the middle of a trial.
I already passed the bar exam.
Oh, did he? That's the next case.
Alright.
Legal malpractice.
Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. And shaking. Eyesight fading. Knees weak, arms heavy.
Dehydration, mom spaghetti. Oh man, he looks absolutely like
Sweat.
Sweat. Yeah.
Absolutely sweat.
Right.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely.
Oh god, it's Fallout New Vegas all over again.
I think I'm gonna stick with this accent. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
His name is Phoenix Wright.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. My chin is very itchy. Correct.
Well, I'm glad we got those things.
Damn, it looks like you do have a brain somewhere, young man.
Yes, it's in a jar in the building next door.
Just keep your wits about you and you'll do just fine.
Assistant, bring me my brain.
No, Phoenix, you should have kept it with you.
What do I hire you for?
Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Oh, God damn it.
Write that down.
Was it in red?
Yes, it was.
Oh, it was?
Victim's name. It says write that down.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the red ketchup.
Phew. I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times.
It's gonna give me an option.
It's, wait. Uh-oh.
Phoenix, you asshole, I relied on you.
You're a lawyer, man. Come on. Oh, no way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
God, it's on me. The pressure's building.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this?
Mia, please. Leave the room.
You don't even know the victim's name?
I don't know the victim's name. You know the victim's name? Judge, you know the victim's name?
Oh, I think I do.
I perfectly know the victim's name. It's just, I'm wondering if you know the victim's name. What's the victim's name?
Your Honor, if he's not prepared, should we really continue with this trial?
I just forgot. Temporarily.
Oh, I accidentally skipped one. Oh, well.
I can feel a migraine coming on.
I'm sure you do. Pop an Advil. We're here all night.
Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record.
Okay, well, let's pull up the court record. That's in red. Write that down.
Just press the R button to check it on any time, okay?
Alright, paying the R button. Red.
Mia? What the hell's an R button? Or to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Alright, look, we can do plenty of begging later.
Okay, stop.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
They said press the R button.
Yes.
Ah, yes, attorney's badge. This is definitely... Nobody would believe I was defense attorney if I didn't carry this.
Because I suck.
Obviously. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blood trauma.
Yes.
So...
You can also press R again to check your profiles.
Oh, I was holding it up. Ah, me get fed.
Look at the fucking smirk.
Man, it's like me when I had my graduation photo.
Oh.
Cindy Stone. Winston Payne.
The prosecutor for this case.
Winston Payne. Winston Payne.
Oh, you're gonna love the puns in this game. You're gonna love or hate them, or lovingly hate them.
Like Cindy Stone. I don't know the puns in that.
It's in the answers to the question.
The victim in this case, model, she lived in an apartment by herself. Why was the victim? It's obviously me for being subjected to this game. Cinder block.
That's the joke.
Oh, Cindy.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Damn, that's a sick-ass last name. Correct.
Stone.
Stone.
Literally the worst unit of weight measurement.
Freaking England.
Scotland specifically.
Okay, Scotland, yes.
But
Tell me, what was the cause of death?
Spilling ketchup and then getting beat by her husband.
She died because she was...
Incompetent.
Well, damn, you're correct. She was struck once with a blunt object. Correct.
I'm so glad we're reviewing all this.
This is such a really user-friendly courtroom. You've answered all the questions. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Yeah, it's good for you, Phoenix. Nick Wright.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
This Japanese duality between the outward appearance and the inward-facing reality.
Well then, for first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Pang?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it as evidence.
Statue added to the court record.
A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Filled with heavy, deep thoughts. And possibly lots of lead.
And blood. And ketchup.
And Chinese toxins.
Right? Enough with the racism, right?
Never.
Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial.
Got it. So we got you,
Me.
lead Chinese statue,
Alright.
a guy with a really funny name,
That's-
Max Payne,
Max Payne.
Judge.
That's we don't have the judge in the court record.
Then who was bench?
The judge never existed.
Who was asking me all those questions?
The evidence is the only ammunition we have in court.
Phoenix, are you okay? Are you talking to yourself again? Come on, Phoenix. Let's
Phoenix,
go
you
back.
gotta let me go. The accident wasn't your fault.
Good chief. No, Judge, no, I know I shouldn't let you handle that lead statue.
Alright. Use the R button to check the court records frequently.
Okay, just like you frequently told me before.
Wait, Neil, what's the R button? What are you talking about?
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Oh boy, cross-examination.
Prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready.
Oh no,
Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
his name's unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Mia, leave the room.
Look at that smug.
Oh man,
Why is this in 60 FPS? I don't understand.
it has to be only the finest.
Only the
Marvel.
camera's in 60 FPS, the sprites aren't.
This is my 60 FPS purist run.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped your ass?
Dumped Larry. What?
It's really hard to tell if he's laughing ironically or not, or laughing ironically about laughing ironically. Just press this button. Hey, watch it, buddy!
Hold up, what was that? Larry, you're scaring me. Oh,
We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. We all know how those ended. Everyone died.
Didn't they all die?
Oh, I had that right.
You predicted the future. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever.
Larry, but man, I have bad news.
He's twitching. You couldn't even fucking see him twitching. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped.
I'm sure you, as a man of romance, understand.
My wife left me 40 years ago.
How old is this man? Are you a
We
legal
can check.
practitioner?
We can check how old he is. In fact, she completely abandoned you and was seeing other men.
Ooh. Not just killed by a lead statue, but also a cheater.
52.
He's 52.
He was married at 12.
I don't know. This was a different time back then.
This came out, what, like, I think the late 90s and on Game Boy. Wait, no.
You said it was on Game Boy Advance. Game
Yeah,
Boy
2000s. 2000s.
Yeah.
Early 2000s.
Maybe 2004.
It came to America on the DS in like 2007.
Because I saw on the title screen it was like 2014 to 2019 is what the trilogy said.
This is that's for the remake.
So we're not just playing the original, we're playing the remake of the original on a remake.
Yes.
In 60 FPS.
Yes.
Oh man.
She returned from overseas with one of them from the day. She just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Good job.
What do you mean, one of them?
Hold up. I want to know too. Also, hold up. That intero bang should be inside the quotation marks.
Yes.
Shit. Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Larry, you understand you're in a courtroom.
Your Honor, the victim's passport.
The victim's passport. That's a U.S. passport.
United States of America. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
That was the gypsies. Oh, Brianna did that out.
This was 2000s, dude. This was the 2000s. That didn't happen.
You don't know what Paris is like back then.
Let's go. Passport added to the court record.
But you see, it wasn't in red, so it's not important.
Exactly. So you don't need to write that down.
I
Don't worry.
didn't.
Don't even remember it.
I don't need to stamp that passport.
Okay.
Alright, we apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30. Day before the movie.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Just like the passport said.
Yes, Judge, that's what I just said.
Dude, no way.
Yes, way, my dude.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income.
Stop. Stop.
Poor people.
It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Hold up now, you can't just say that in my game.
In a court of law.
In front of my face, in front of my children.
You can't... Mr. Payne, you can't say that in a court of law.
Well, he just did, and he has it in quotation, so it's perfectly applicable.
But the periods inside of the quotations this time.
Exactly, it's perfectly fine. It is so perfect that it is going to be added to the record twice.
Daddy's sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts.
Alright, now that is going too far. You can't just describe what that is. It's a feeling.
She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
Oh god, I'm getting Newgrounds vibes.
Oh no.
You remember?
Wait, which one?
You remember Punk-O-Matic?
I never saw Punk.
You never saw Punk. Anyway, you people who know Punk-O-Matic know what I'm talking about. About the dude. These penguins are talking.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
Stoned.
Miss.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Alright, that's important. Better record the response.
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. That question in red.
It's time. It's time. It's time to put the button. It's time for the thing. It's time for the thing.
What are you doing? Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I?
Step on the pressure. Come on. Do it. Do it.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
He's doing the pose.
The point.
I knew it.
He's doing the thing.
Oh.
You winced in pain.
Now, this game came out 2000 something.
Mm-hmm.
It predicted Roblox. Oof. Wince. Because oof is the sound of pain. Oof. And by extension, it predicted Fortnite.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant?
Alright, that everybody needs to stay inside the quotations or I'll hold you in contempt of court.
That cheating sheezo.
Alright,
That's a cheating bitch.
look, you can't just say that for our younger audience. Mia, leave the room.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead.
Alright. Larry, you're not gonna drop dead with a face like that. You're too precious.
And when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. The Larry bottom?
Okay.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Hold up, let me just enjoy the puns.
I believe the accused with motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, what was it?
Yes, quite.
Good show.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah, next question.
You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Larry, did you?
Well, did you? Or did you not?
I just want to point out that wasn't an asterisk, so he literally just said the word go.
He just said the word go. Yeah, you're right. Well, Larry is the type of person that would do that.
Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went.
The butt went.
What do I do?
This is groundbreaking gameplay.
Groundbreaking. It's a choose your own adventure game.
Oh man. Well, I feel like whatever I choose, he's just gonna answer anyway.
Be a lawyer, man.
Oh.
I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog.
See? Lawyer.
Exactly, yes. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
Now, is that the lie or the truth?
Quality. You don't remember.
Alright, keep that. Keep the punctuation inside the punctuation.
Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
Oh god, Mr. Payne, please don't bring more evidence.
I got a bad feeling about this.
My red ink pen is running low.
Oh, witness. I could prove he did. Prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, prove it, big man.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness?
I like his eyes.
Oh.
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Oh, did he now?
Hi, Mike.
Order in the court.
Yeah, I'll have a number 9. Number 9 large.
2 voices.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad.
Yeah, Phoenix, I agree with
This
you.
is bad.
Yeah, Nix, I agree with you.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Salwin to the stand.
In place of a webcam, I'm nodding my head in just utter appreciation of these puns.
Exactly. And they only get better,
And
trust
they
me.
only get better.
They only get better.
I just want to point out that I'm pretty sure they just wanted his last name,
Mhm.
but they had to give him a first name. So it was like,
Frankly.
frankly saw it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's it.
Alright.
I think it's just a normal Frank.
It's just a name just thrown on top of that last name.
That's right.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Frankly.
Hello?
Alright, you're going to have to give me a second, because when you give me a man named Sawit, I didn't expect a man to be so pink. And observant. So,
Okay.
let's just move on and see if we can't untessellate this man up and down.
Mr. Salwin, you sell what newspaper subscriptions? You sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Your stutter therapy is in for. Gotcha, thanks, bud.
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes.
You really gotta make that voice, don't you?
Yes.
Alright, let's go with it.
Mr. Soward, you may proceed with your testimony.
There's gonna be so many characters, you're gonna have a hard time.
Oh, no, I have done this more than once. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
No. Oh man, it's all in red.
For all in red.
Alright.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw the man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked deep inside the apartment.
So, no.
When I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
Alright, for those linguistically impaired, quailed means to be like a quail, otherwise being
Birdie.
Finnish.
I thought to call the police immediately.
He thought.
However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Ooh.
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Mm.
was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Great A work. I love you.
I hate me.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Why didn't you tell me you murdered her? Damn!
Phoenix, I literally just looked at the court case. Please read.
You gotta remember, this is his first day on the job.
I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Yeah, that is kind of interesting.
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
What?
Our phone's supposed to work during a blackout?
I like his eyes. He's like,
Hmm?
this is the first time I've heard of a phone going out.
What's a phone?
Is that what darn Alexander Graham Bell invented? My beard was only a goatee back then.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function properly.
Never stutter at 4.
The phone that Mr. Sawa used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Perusal.
So, from noon to 6 p.m. on that day.
Alright.
Now, Mr. Wright.
I appreciate how you, like, shift accents. Like, it's kind of like a police siren.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination.
That's in red. Write that in blood.
I'd like to
That
imagine
is
he
the
goes,
most lawyer term I have ever heard.
Your cross-examination.
alright, let's go.
Put in my Pontius Pilate.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? What's that? I didn't pass the bar exam. Alright, right. This is the real deal, right?
Starter one's at 4:30.
Shut up. What was it for?
No, that's for Mr. Bang. Just slide it in right after him.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Damn it, Phoenix, get your stuff together.
Light, you exposed the lies. Write that down.
In blood.
In the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying?
Phoenix. You're a lawyer.
Your client is innocent, right?
I hope so.
Then the witness must have lied in his testimony.
Yeah, you must have.
Or is your client really guilty? How do we prove he's not?
Your punctuation's getting worse.
You hold the key. It's in the evidence.
That's the R button, the one I painted red.
Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand.
My right hand. Specifically,
The R button.
the R button on my index finger. And also this red paint that I got on my finger, because I accidentally... You get the joke, everything's red.
Yes. There's bound to be a contradiction in there.
Everything's red.
Red. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness's testimony.
I see one more red word, I'm gonna go just watch a movie.
Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence,
Alright, I'm gonna give you some more chances.
present your phone to the witness. You know, we can go watch the Ace Attorney movie.
I know I could, but I don't want to, because this is really fun.
I didn't want to either. Okay. Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony.
What's all that white stuff? I don't understand white. I understand red.
I only understand it when it's red. Please, Mia.
Yeah, please, leave the room.
Now the cross-examination is red.
Well, that was just a title screen. Witness testimony.
Now it's green.
Hold on.
Alright, you have the option to press or present.
Oh, press or present. Oh, I see, so...
And you also have a health bar now, too.
I have a health. Because if I get this wrong, I get my butt beat. I get my butts beat.
Yes. Exactly,
I
actually.
don't want butts to be beat.
Alright, so...
Or do I? Must be in a hurry because he left the door half up behind him. Things strange, looked inside the apartment. There's a lying there, a woman not moving dead. A quailed and frightened found himself unable to go inside. And thought to call police immediately. Found the phone in her apartment was working. Went to nearby park, found a public payphone. The time exactly was 1 p.m. And I bet you, if I press the R button, present the court case, And press X, which is the top button. Object, yeah, we did
He
it!
said the thing. You found the body at 1 p.m.
For sure.
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
That's strange, because it's evidence I have.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Phoenix, you're not allowed to play into the puns. You are a person inside the game.
Oh, well, if you will.
Then again, who isn't, like, noticing all this irony and all these puns? I'm sure Phoenix being surrounded by it's like... But then again, he could be like a fish in water.
I mean, what about Matt? What about Matt Moody?
Don't talk about Mad Booty under this roof.
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death is sometime after 4 p.m., which is when my stutter class is. There was body to find at 1 p.m.
Doing good, Phoenix.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
That's some good punctuation.
Oh, that.
Mr. Sawyer, please. Your head is not moving, but your entire body is.
Game Boy Advance sprites.
Oh no.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
My client forgot that he went to the apartment.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowers, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Let me guess, he just got off lunch.
Gee, that's a really good question.
Why don't you sell me a magazine subscription instead of a newspaper subscription, you scrub?
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot.
Don't put something on the spot.
Stop. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions.
Point something out.
Lies always beget more lies.
I'll lie about something.
See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Oh, I'm seeing through something.
Wait! I remember now.
Oh god, Mr. Sawyer, please tell me you have something good.
Would you care to give your testimony again? Please don't forget anything. I gotta get out of here.
Oh no, the time of discovery.
It's my favorite channel.
Is that a Zelda game?
I wouldn't doubt it. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
Alright. I also have a sixth sense that ties into one of my 5 senses where I can hear time.
I can hear time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video, a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m.
Now hold it. This lady is poor.
She can't afford a television.
She can't afford videotapes. You out of your mind? She has to use Betamax.
Laserdisc.
Laser.
Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Well, you're just compounding your lies.
That's the point. Lies beget more lies.
Oh! Oh, this is a masterpiece of the game.
Oh, I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Oh boy, time to pull out the...
Right?
Mia?
Donkey! you know what to do. Do I?
Yeah, do I?
I've got this one.
You can count on me, Mia. By the way, I have my thumb up.
We don't have a face cam, so...
Cross examination in red. Legend of Zelda: Time of Discovery.
You see what time was I heard the time.
Objection, the witness is deaf.
Objection, you can't hear time.
Objection, that breaks the rules of linear time and quantum mechanics for business.
Alright, what we got?
What evidence do we have? Ah, my attorney's badge, of course.
Of course, the only answer.
Passport. Ah!
Wait, no. Wrong statement.
Oh, right there. Prosecution said, like, at the time of discovery.
Okay. I guess you just had to present it. I thought you had to present that as the right statement. I was the wrong one.
Am I better at this game than you are?
Oh no.
Oh no, is this half
Where the
blind or...
ultimate BS comes into play.
Intuition, my dude.
Okay. You couldn't have heard a television, or a video, or YouTube.
Hold on, is he wearing a toupee? This man saw it and I saw everything.
Irk.
The rarest of exasperations.
The French has a point.
Damn right I do, it's a lance. Where did I get it?
No, you see his hair? He's got
That's...
several points, actually.
Look, it's anime hair, it doesn't count.
Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowit?
You see, this lance has a point. This is metal, not hair.
Do you think Phoenix couldn't stab somebody with that hair?
Maybe.
Alright. No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
Ellipsis.
Wait, I remember now.
I'm sure you do.
Mr. Sowit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. I want to let you off 2 or 3 more times before I actually question you.
I wish the judge would let me off.
These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Indeed.
Then, you seem rather distraught.
Well, Judge, he's been doing that since he entered the courtroom. I don't think anything's really changed. Ellipsis, exclamation point.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. What was that little whatever. Very well, Mr. Sowit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Please.
Okay, witness testimony. Legend of Zelda, hearing the time.
So I didn't hear the time, I saw it.
Ah!
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim.
Oh my god.
That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock.
I guess I would explain it. Okay. Defense may cross-examine the witness.
Awesome.
Gladly. The
Legend of Zelda, hearing the time.
the confidence on this man.
You see, it's called hearing the time because, you know, he hit her over the head with the clock, and so it hit her ear, so she heard the time, and then promptly fucking died.
She realized it was her time.
Yes, I like that better. She
That's-
got hit in the head, heard her time, and promptly had her time.
I mean, she probably saw her life left before her eyes. That was quite a bit of time.
The killer used it to kill the victim. Oh god, your lies.
Thanks, Ben Judd.
Wait just a moment!
I like how he just drops it there.
This isn't a clock! It's a murder weapon! This is a statue!
Wait a minute. This isn't an antique, neatly ordained English clock. This is a cheap knockoff Chinese lead statue.
Damn it. Now how is this supposed to murder people? I mean, be a clock.
Clocks have points. But the thinker, he makes no points.
What? Your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
I'm an attorney.
This is the first
I
episode.
literally have a badge.
This is like the end, the first episode of an. It's like the pilot episode of an anime.
It's fantastic.
You and your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Like I said,
I'm Phoenix Wright, ace attorney.
no, he'd be that cocky in the pilot, but I'm sure in the first episode he'd be like, I'm an attorney. Literally just hold the badge out, I'm an attorney. Literally look at this badge. It proves I probably passed the bar exam.
I never actually watched the first episode of the anime, but I don't know if I will.
Hilarious.
Oh wait, we're not hearing the best music in the game.
Well, too bad.
Dun, 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 dun. The music's the best part of the game.
I'll put it over and edit. Don't worry about it. Just read. Your beautiful voice is music
Just
enough.
answer the question, Mr. Sowit. Yeah, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock.
Dude, you're getting really angry and you stopped moving your body except for your fist.
Your Honor, if I may.
Mr. Payne, no.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
Max Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock.
Now hold on a second. I don't think that's true.
It's a clock.
It's obviously a clock. I mean, it's got hands. It's got a face.
Just fucking press the A
It
button.
might be Chinese.
Oh, just press the
The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud.
Twist its neck, dude.
Okay, that might be Chinese.
And it doesn't look like a clock. I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
Start glasses in for.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all.
Judge, don't fall for his lies.
Well, Mr. Wright,
How do you explain the murder weapon actually being a completely different object all along? How do you explain alchemy and transmutation? Judge, you have the wrong anime.
It's the wrong show. This is the wrong genre, Judge.
it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock.
Where do I go to defeat him? How do I present something that he dumb?
How do we punch?
How to high kick, low kick? How to do an infinite?
You want to learn how to do a... Is this Capcom?
Iron Man, please.
Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yeah, I do.
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony.
But
The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction.
contradiction is that where you form a combo line and spout.
All right, go.
Indeed.
No, it's a word dictionary based on the game Contra. No, it was a clock because he...
He went into the apartment.
You're lying!
I didn't flow right, so I feel like that's the wrong answer.
You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder!
Which, by the way, was July 31st.
Yes.
And this is Winston Payne, age 52. At 4 to 6, or 4 to 5 p.m.
Yes.
Anyway, I just want to get that out of the way in case people are lost.
Yes.
I don't know why I did that. I just felt courteous for some reason.
I feel like adding addendum. Trying to update everyone on the story. 20 minutes in.
So so far in this entire game I have finger, pointing, points, red text. The judge might be senile.
Maybe. Just have
Mia, leave the room. And yeah, that's about it. Anyway, let's go.
Alright then.
Oh, yeah? Prove it! Prove it! I went in there!
Hold on, what kind of person am I?
Solid? No, wait,
I
what?
know what kind of person am I? You were saying something in the last scene.
What?
Never mind, we'll get to it.
Oh
later.
yeah, you're the kind of person that if you made an anime within like the third episode, you'd already make a recap episode.
No, I'm the kind of guy who, if I made something, instead of just mocking something,
Mhm.
then I would just say, "Oh, you don't get it? Too bad. I'm too deep for you.
Too deep for you.
3 deep, 5 you.
Let's go. Desk slams.
I'll do."
I can prove you're the one who killed her!
What?
You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard!
That is a cool background.
Yes.
Phoenix, when did you learn how to go into hyperdrive?
Phoenix, when did you learn to be cool, Phoenix?
Round, 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 round.
Order in the court! Whoa! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, please continue. I have no idea what's going on.
Yes, Your Honor. Time to be cool. Mr. Salt, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim.
That's pretty cool.
That voice was The voice was burned into your mind.
To be honest, that voice was born into your mind is also correct.
Yes, that works too.
But it's burned.
It's burned into your mind. Alright, let's go. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Jesus. Well, what's the meaning of this?
Is that really an objection?
Objection! This is all baseless conjecture.
Is it though?
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face!
The face.
Will the witness care to elaborate? Oh, you strike the victim with the clock. You come on, you can tell me. I never... Look at the clock. I saw...
I knew it was a toupee all along. This man is clearly...
I hate you!
This man is clearly guilty as he is bald.
Balding.
I'm coming for you next, Judge.
It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death.
I mean, he's asking for it. Let's just get this guy off the hook. Let's go.
All right. No more hair throwing. If you want, throw it up to me. I'll wait. Go in the order of the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright.
Oh God, Judge, what?
Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. Better think it through carefully.
I want to choose the first option.
Your Honor? The sound Mr. Sawat heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... You said you would.
Try sounding the clock.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Try sounding.
I really like, because it's all based off of a lie. Like, what if it really isn't a clock and it's just a lead statue from China?
Well, I mean, the prosecution already examined it. Yes, that is a clock.
Oh, so it's like...
The prosecution's the one that said it was a
So
clock.
you're telling me Mr. Edgeworth is back there like, time is 14 p.m. And he's like, yeah, that's a clock.
Yep.
And I just touched that with my mouth. That's disgusting.
There's
Covered
blood. There's blood all over this
Oh
thing.
man, it's covered in red. Oh no, now it's on my lip. Now that's evidence.
Now that's important. Let's sound the clock now. Here in this court. Right now.
That's a bold move, Nick.
Your Honor, may I have the clock?
You just want it for your office.
It looks really cool.
I don't care if it gives me lead poisoning. I want that for my stands.
I asked the court to listen very carefully.
Phoenix, I swear to God, if you break the statue.
Neck.
Oh, it's an alarm clock. I like how the alarm clock is a character.
It's my best waifu.
My wife with the alarm clock.
I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
And I can confirm, this is not Chinese, nor is it lead. It is of English make, and it is a fine piece of clockery.
Clockery. Well, he is the thinker, after all.
Indeed.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
I conclude that I really want to end this episode.
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
Oh.
Oh.
A 3-hour gap.
Done. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow.
This is not nice. You can't say that.
You can't call something slow, Phoenix. Come on. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawat heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawat, try to talk your way out of this one.
Ellipsis.
That's
That's not talking.
You forgot one thing.
Your hair.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
Well, it may seem like the clock
Is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Phoenix Wright has an idea, but I don't.
No, he's like, what the fuck? He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yeah, this is like the pilot episode.
Am I gonna meet the best man? Am I gonna meet the boy?
All Might?
Aw. Sad now.
Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness, despite everything else that he said and done and all the other evidence. This one thing. Nah. Unfortunately,
Yes, please.
this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal!
Well, I would. You threw your toupee at me.
That's assault, my friend. You lawyers are all slime.
It's true. I have a badge.
Grr. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you.
Lady, I failed you. Larry!
There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sowett!
Mia, leave the room.
Mia, Chief, listen up, right?
Mia.
Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
I have the statue right here.
Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody could prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box.
Okay, Phoenix. Just come to me slowly. Enter the screen and come out to the real world.
Out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it.
Think through the 3 hours slow.
Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, then you'll have your proof.
Oh, I know why.
Right? Right?
Mia. Mia.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
I can.
Wait! Vibrate that controller! Maybe I can prove it! You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right?
Mia.
Find it and let them have it.
Oh, it's my evidence.
Charge your Kaioken and Kamehameha.
No, it was my evidence. They can't have it.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Judge.
you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. No, she said that. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Yes.
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Like your toupee?
I'll see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
It's obviously the passport. No, I'm kidding. It's the blackout record. No, I'm kidding. It's my badge.
Looks my badge.
It was my badge all along. It was the clock itself. No, I'm kidding. It's the passport. Wait, no, it was the murder autopsy report. No, I'm kidding. It's the passport. Take that. Take that.
Take that.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. And when it's 4 p.m. there, here it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast.
Whoa, you're telling me instead of it being slow, it was actually supposed to be in the gifted program?
What? The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Phoenix, no. Phoenix, I'm shutting you off.
He's too powerful.
No more puns.
Phoenix is too powerful. We can't stop him.
He literally just dies, executed right then and there.
He vanishes from the stand.
Order, oh, Jesus Christ! Phoenix, you just gave that man a seizure!
This dude had secret executioners in the balconies. They shot him with poison darts. And he just fell over and died. They drug him away. That's why he just disappeared. I have evidence.
I have evidence for this claim.
I saw it, and Alex Jones saw it.
Whatever, it don't matter. Well,
Well,
this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
yeah.
Mr. Payne, your witness.
He's dead,
Oh,
Your Honor.
I didn't mean to kill the man by cross-examining him so hard.
I told you this was the pilot episode of an anime.
Oh, it's like the pilot season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it was actually good.
Someone dies when they lose a game.
Yeah.
They get sent to the Shadow Realm.
No, they died. They died very hard.
Alright, kind of like me. Very well.
Like Mr. Solid.
Very well.
Very well.
Mr. Wright.
Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix.
I have to say, I'm impressed. Oh,
I am pressed. I'm Phoenix.
you ain't a father yet, Phoenix. You need to calm down. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so, quickly.
Mia, leave the room.
And find a true culprit at the same time. Ooh.
Mia, come back.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge.
At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty in 60 FPS.
Yeah. Of course, the confetti is a necessity in the court of law.
Yes, always.
Mandated in the Phoenix Wright Code of Justice, subsection 3, Article 4.
It's part of evidence law.
No, it's part of celebratory not guilty law.
You're not allowed to dance during the confetti, otherwise you're given a penalty.
Yes, that's in subsection 3.
And with that, this court is adjourned. Goodbye.
Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar.
You're telling me he wasn't selling newspaper subscriptions? I just really need a newspaper, man. Nobody comes.
He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of their house. That day, she wasn't at her house. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Solid let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Solid grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
And spilled ketchup everywhere.
The worst offense possible. August 3, 2:32 p.m. August 3.
2:32 p.m. DISTR Court. DE Fin Dance Lobby number 2.
No 2. No.
No.
Phew. I still can't believe we won.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
Right! Good job in there.
Mia, you too.
Congratulations.
You too.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Yeah, my student appointment's at 5.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there.
Mia?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
It's been a while since I've seen a trial and it's just a satisfying note.
Mia, leave the room.
Wait, who then? I've never seen the Chief looking this happy.
Mia, come back here.
If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
Larry, get in here.
My life is over.
Larry, leave.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Why are you still crying galaxies? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Turns out he will be. He never returns ever again.
Never again, ever. Ever at all.
Wait, really?
Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. No.
Larry.
Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
Ellipsis.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Boy, that hit me like a gust of wind.
Larry, she was a slut. Oh, never mind.
Man, I feel for Phoenix.
Ugh. Congratulations, Harry.
I can't do it because it's not directed at me.
Harry?
Oh.
You predict the future.
Oh. Oh.
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Mia, why did you...
5:30, start of appointment.
Mia, why did you correct yourself? You were right. Thanks. I really owe you one. Hey, you want to go get a drink?
Larry, leave.
I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
My treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't. No. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Yeah, she's the one who's got the...
You look at his sleeve, the hook was clearly there at one point.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
Oh, God.
A present? For me?
Aw.
Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her.
Larry, what?
I made one for her and one for me.
Okay.
We're back, guys.
Where did we leave off?
Really?
Okay, hold on.
You made this?
Let me recap, because I need to recap for
Damn it.
myself, not for you. So, we won the case.
Yes.
Larry was proven innocent.
Yes.
She called him Harry.
Yes.
Turns out he made 2 thinking statue clocks.
Yes.
And he has his, and he's giving it to Mia.
Yes.
That's pretty hot.
Yes.
Okay.
You made this?
Yes, I made this.
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Look at this. You're the recording now, aren't you? Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick.
Which one? You better...
The one that died.
Okay, good. You better not be talking about the ones that are alive.
And
those are for me.
She was just playing me for a fool.
Yeah. Kind of like everyone else in this godforsaken neighborhood.
Kind of like you. Don't make you just want to cry. Sob.
Makes me want to cry galaxies.
Larry. Are you so sure? So sure? Squeeze me?
Squeeze me. No, squeeze you.
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
So, where's the evidence to prove her wrong?
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, right? Right?
Yeah.
Don't you have something to show your friend?
Yeah, this is a court validation order. You are like $200 overdue on your parking fine. You never got validated, so I'm not helping you pay this.
Nah. Something that proves how she felt about him?
My attorney's badge.
My attorney's badge, yes.
The statue. She kept the statue.
What's the thing?
But then again, it's a really cool statue, so I don't know.
Really cool statue.
Oh, yeah!
Right!
Exclamation point.
What the hell is she talking about?
It's hack.
Heck.
It's obviously the statue.
Take that! Hey, calm down, jeez. Check this out, Larry. Prove positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? What about? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
Oh, Larry.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, think of it what you will.
Man, that glum face.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer.
Alright, and your total fees are 10 grand for the base fee, evidence collection 5 grand, $250 for the validation for the parking that you never got. We still have to charge you for that, it's formality.
Formality.
Plus
the ticket he got won't come into our office.
That's right, and assaulting my senses, hitting on my boss. That's an extra charge.
That's a sexual harassment fee.
That is $1,000. And you're just a really cool dude. So I'm gonna need you to pay me another 25 grand. and I'm gonna give you the The special. I need a small loan of $1 million.
I wasn't gonna say it, but whatever. Really? I am? Thanks.
Yeah, you're right. You're gonna pay me all that.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
I hope not. And it fades to black.
Right?
Mia.
I hope you see the importance of evidence now.
I mean, it's only an investigation. It's, just what the most important facet of the job is.
It's just evidence.
It's just evidence, It's not important.
No.
I don't need to use it.
Whatever, it's subjective.
Anyway, Mia.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
So you're telling me if I looked at the backside of this statue, it would have turned into something else?
No, if you look just above me, you can see down my cleavage.
Alright, you're getting charged $1,000. Mia, leave.
Me leave now. People, two.
Yeah, two.
We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent.
It's the best bit of truth you've told me yet.
All we can do is believe in them.
Alright, you're getting anime mixed up again. This is not the one about the ninja.
It's copyright.
Copyright.
And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
Alright, that's another anime.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
That's copyrighted. Now we're going to not get money on this video, thanks. We need that money to live. So you're paying the rent this time.
Is that added to the bill? Right?
$500. Mia,
Listen, learn, grow strong.
are you going to write that on a wall on every white girl's apartment?
Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
I got it, Mr. Shippuden.
What? Why was the screen black? Why were you talking to... Were you covering my eyes while you were saying that?
Having an intimate moment.
Well, I think our work here's done. Shall we be off?
I can think of something that could be off.
Nah, you're getting charged $500. $1,000.
Wrong. I know it can be off. Me, for a week, because I need a vacation.
Yes, exactly.
Will you approve this form?
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you.
Say, how about dinner? On me.
Mia?
We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. That was him clapping, by the way, just let you know.
Where's the Emmy for this episode? Oh my god. Holy cow.
Yeah,
See, even Phoenix agrees with me. Where's the Emmy?
yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry,
Is Larry.
you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, part, at least.
You seem nervous, Phoenix.
You'll have to tell me about that sometime. Maybe over drinks.
Alright, now you're getting charged $1,000.
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
That's $500.
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you have the clock he gave me up.
You're telling me I work for free? This is obviously not the American dream.
I mean, you're just there as a legal aid. I didn't know it then.
Oh no, foreshadowing.
But that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident.
It had a camera. $1,000.
And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry
Come on, Phoenix.
would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
That's right, because it's June. Thin.
That's the end of Let's Play, guys.
Well, there's a second episode.
Turnabout Sisters.
Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna end it right here.
No, we're not.
What? We are?
Because you gotta pay me.
God damn it. Well, you gotta pay me. And so does she. And so does Larry and Phoenix.
And the judge.
And the judge.
The judge isn't getting off this. And that sound that keeps popping up.
It's got him.
Alright, well. I don't want you to see the beginning of the next chapter. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Press the home button.
The home button. That's... See, this is why I like the lights on.
Good night, everybody. See you next time.
Good night, everybody.